Hello, I'm EnterElysium. Welcome back, of course, to HOI4. We're playing as the People's Republic of China. We've gone up in the world. We managed to take over a good chunk of China now, and we are, well, actually all of China and a chunk of Afghanistan, and we're in a pretty good position. So, I think one of the first things you have to do is you have to bite the bullet and accept that, well, we can't afford to have artillery and motorized in our divisions. It'll slow down our expansion. And that's just something we're going to have to live with. So we switch that to an infantry battalion. That'll mean we can save a lot of money. So switch you to infantry. We need less towed artillery. 6,228 less, which is a goodly amount. We need a bit of infantry equipment. We've got that. And we need additional manpower. We've got that. Combat width. We could probably crank that up. There we go. Yeah, that's perfectly good. Now, logistics company. That, unfortunately, uses motorized. And there's nothing we can really do about that. If we got rid of that, we'd save 17,000 motorized. I wonder. The motorized divisions we're making here. You know what? We can probably get by without those. We're just going to cancel them entirely. And we'll keep the logistics company. For now, we might change that later. Save. Now, that'll mean that we no longer are in artillery deficit, and motorized is gone. Excellent. Did we produce? We did produce a couple. You know what? I think we're just going to trash them. Because we'll get their motorized back as well. I think we need it. And instead, we can now produce all of this infantry. And I would like to produce, I don't know, how many will you allow me to make at once? So 24, 48, 72. Okay, that's 3 armies all at once. Let's go for 96. Okay, 120. Ah, you won't let me go to 120. Okay. You know what? Sure. Build 102 units all at once. I don't think I've ever done quite so many of one specific type. We'll let that tick up to 3. Now, in the meantime... You're still training up. You're all good. Okay. Right. Well... We're still no issues getting enough oil over here. Yeah, we got the tech for submarines. That's great, but not really as needy of that. Like that's something that unfortunately to use would cost us more oil, and I don't have the oil. We desperately need oil, and one of the people we can get oil by going to war with is the Soviet Union. We can go into Iran through one of their puppets, or we could just go here. How are we doing with those convoys? Yeah, I need to wrap that up as much as possible. Okay. And to see what happens here with the fascists. They do seem to be pushing in and crushing the French Commune. Which means the Allies are basically losing to everyone, because they're losing to the Soviet Union, and it does look like they're losing to the Axis. I'd be interested to see a war in which someone actually manages to fight the Allies off, and then successfully push back. What's this? Deploy units. Oh, Location, we need location. Here. Join in the training. Fall of Paris. Yep, because we adjusted some of you, we're going to have to give you training orders again. Just constantly giving training orders, it's fine. That oil. That manpower! That is our best resource, right? Our manpower. Everything is going to be focused around the manpower. Also, are you protecting the old capital? Yeah, you are. There we go. Decision. Promises of peace. We lose a war spot. We do get stability, though. That's pretty tempting. I'll do it. We're not going to be going war for a while, so that makes sense. Italy's having issues sending us steel. Come on, Italy. Low trade influence. Right, well, maybe the German Reich will be happy to send us some steel. Take that. Oil's still just an issue of convoys. We need more convoys to make that possible. Do. Oh man, we train all of our people so quick. What are you waiting on? Support equipment. Yeah. How are we on support equipment, actually? We're kind of maxed out on our speed. There's not really a lot we can do. I'd like to give you extra. But I think the most important thing is this stuff up here right now. And I'm going to reduce the fighter speed because we don't have the oil to make them. Right, order destroyers. That's lovely. Train marines? That's pretty good. Yeah. We'll train some marines and just double check that the United States is on site because they will eventually like hate us, so yeah, we're good for that. And Coco, that's Japan falling back. Toad anti-tank. Thank you very much. We're gonna go on anti-tank upgrades. I think that's the way forward, to give our infantry the ability to defeat tanks rather than trying to develop tanks ourselves. And we will also want to produce that. Or just the beginnings of that. There you go. Just so you can get started. Oh. Great. And now I need more steel because of that. Damn it. Needs less rubber. But we still need more oil. At least we're getting there slowly on the oil. It's just unlike everyone else, we haven't really been building convoys. It's so weird to have not joined in the World War at 44. Like, that is bizarre. I'm normally in it by 40 at the latest. Hello. British Raj making inroads. Right, your training is good. Same for you. 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 So, you know, you can stop wasting all of my stuff. Okay, you're still training. Unfulfilled import requests. Infantry equipment. Excellent. I think maybe anti-tank. I don't think it'll be experimental rockets, because that only leads us to building more stuff that we don't have the ability to. We could do decryption, encryption. I'm already working on the anti-tank. Anti-air is another option. All of this, yeah, we can upgrade our engineers. That won't really have a massive effect on supplies needed, so sure. I think the buffs the infantry is generally good, provided it doesn't have a logistical weight. Yeah. No training, effectively just needing support equipment. Liberia joined the Allies. Good for Liberia. I honestly couldn't care. But you know, they show pluck. For a tiny little West African country. Excavation, excellent. I think we start on synthetic oil. It sucks it's going to take so long. But we need it. And I maybe should have started on it a long time ago. Meantime, I think we'll have a look at the infrastructure across our entire states. Hell, there's some oil here. I want the +2. There we go. I want this extra steel there. Aluminium's good. There's a lot of steel there. Oh, yeah, and then down here. Yeah, definitely going to get ourselves extra steel down here. That's nice. Thank you very much. Okay. And then we'll just add a bit of infrastructure everywhere else. Just try and get it up to like a level of 3. I think everything is at 3 now. Yeah. Except for you. Raj are making good headway. Okay, we're going to need to save some political power for more generals, because, you know, with a lot of people, we're going to need a lot of generals. Oh. Not doing too well, are you? Oh, in Sicily. Damn. Yeah, the Axis are having issues there. Ah, right, we should probably give you an order. I don't know, just garrison... Garrison the coast. Just in case. I don't know what just in case of, but just in case. Okay, we're finally getting the convoys forwards. We don't need quite so much steel anymore. So that serves a few civilian factories for ourselves. Excellent. Train Marines is done. Modern logistics need one of the following. I need that, which needs French Commune has not capitulated, which means I'm locked out of this tree right now. Guarantee the route to Hanoi. Yeah, because of France, I'm locked out of this entire area down here. Like, demand Mongolia. Release Vietnam, Cambodia, and Laos as puppets. Yeah, that's the France thing. Demand subjugation of Japan. Empire of Japan. Independent Korea. Like, there are so many cool things I really want to do down there, and I'm locked out. Construction battalions. Again, I need them to be... France, can you just win if necessary? We'll do light cruiser project. Come on, France, you can get back in the game. I believe in you. How are we doing for our logistics? Infantry equipment's dropping pretty hard, which is fair. Fighters, we're getting a few of. Motorized, we're getting some. Artillery, okay. Because eventually we do want to put the motorized into the infantry, but I'm not going to hold up the infantry while that happens. Tank. Cool. Grab the next level. And I think one of our main construction things right now is support equipment. It's killing us. We just need more factories. Hell, we need more infantry equipment even. At least our stability is getting nice and high, which is giving us a bonus. And I've got planes in reserve. I don't mind. It's nice, but why do I care? Oh, there we go. People. However, all of you can be transferred to the... Oh god, what happened there? Oh, it keeps shifting my view. Ah! Why is that happening? Think happy thoughts. Think happy thoughts. Shift you to here. So you're all the ones to be trained. You are already trained. Right. British Raj are getting pushed back. Is that a war with Siam? No, it's a war around Siam. Siam is still there. Which is a royal shame, because I'd love to go to war with Siam, but... Siam. Queen China capitulated. Manchu government has gone into exile, main force control the Soviet Union. Okay. Love to go with Siam, but it would just risk dragging me into a larger war that I'm not ready for. I can't find the allies either. There's no way for me to really do that. Too far away, I don't have a navy. Modify government. I can modify government with 75? Oh, Chief of Air Force. I get cholt. Air superiority 10%. You're pretty good. I'll grab you. I don't need you right now, but eh. British Raj are fighting back here. I think this is more like a breakout rather than fighting back. Pretty tempted just to deploy people and say, you know, we'll fix it in the field with their lack of supplies. Which is just getting worse. Part of that's because we're training them. You know what? I think we'll just stop training them for now. They won't use up supplies then. We can train them later. We've got submarine tech. We will want to grab... anti-tank. At some point, night fighting as well. And then I think we're going to hit the Soviet Union. Because we want that oil. Oh, we're finally getting oil from the United States. Thank God. Yeah, and we also want a lot more military factories. Like a lot more. I think we'll also grab like a whole slew of civilian factories to speed this up. Because we can always convert them later. So put the military factories at the top, and then I'll put the civilian factories over the top of the military factories. Heavy cruiser project. Yes, let's check the United States, see if they're still friendly with us. Our improved relations is going to last a good while longer. Okay. Now, did not using support equipment. I think it's helped a little bit. It's hard to really tell. We are pumping people out at a prestigious rate. There we go. Boy, that was difficult. Look at all those people held up by their support equipment. We're deploying people pretty regularly when they finally get the support equipment. I think we'll put reinforcements at a medium priority and infantry production at a high. Because we're not fighting anyone right now, we can afford them to be a little low on resources. That's still going on. They've kicked them out of Italy, apart... Oh, no. A little bit over here. Around Nice. I could get Elysium coming. I don't think I'd be using it for a long time because of the supply issues and the lack of motorized. I want to, but... Now, do we still actually... Did we take motorized out? We didn't. Yeah, okay, then definitely. We still have motorized there. Grab yourself a merry little support company. Get logistics too. That way we will use less supplies every day. And you can have some merry little guns today. There we go. That'll mean that they use less supplies, which means we need to produce less supplies, which means these supplies that we actually produce can go to the people who need them. It's a pretty good tactical round, I think. I forgot I didn't take the motorized away. Because I was so hell-bent going into this that, yeah, I'll probably have to take those away from them that I'm a bit wrong-footed when that didn't happen. There we go. Japanese are helping in the British Raj. Right, improved anti-tank. We'll crank you up to improved anti-tank upgrade 1. And I don't think every infantry is going to have an anti-tank gun. Maybe to begin with that won't be the case. Eventually it can be, but we might just convert some infantry units into like an elite infantry unit. Like 1 in 3 will have an anti-tank gun. Maybe something else. How are we going on artillery? Because the idea is eventually we will roll out more artillery to people. Oh, infantry equipment's trashed. Absolutely gone. Okay, motorized, you're going to need to slow down. Turns out deploying this many people is pretty tough. I think we will cancel our plans to go to 3. We'll just go to 2 here. The Soviet Union's managed to cut that off. More steel. We don't need quite so much oil. And we'll get some from the United States. Sure, why not? Well, those extra guns need a lot more steel, which we could get if we were to improve the infrastructure, which I have slowly been doing, but I've got a lot of other things I'm trying to do as well. So I think the civilian factories is a good call, because that way we can get more civilian factories to build more stuff. And we eventually turn them into military factories afterwards. Oh, hello. Expanded a fair bit there. Improve workers' conditions. Factory output minus 10%. We'll get weekly stability. No way I want to do that. I can't complete the Burma Road because I don't have France on the side. God damn it. Come on, France. Italy. Stop being so naff when it comes to sending me stuff. Germany's not as naff. Heavy cruiser project. More unassigned divisions. Naval aviation. The hump. I can't do that. Could do naval aviation. Military Intel Department. People's Volunteer. Max Volunteer Force Division +5. We could send some volunteers abroad. I think that's a good idea. We could send some volunteers abroad. We could have a look at what's happening in France or something like that. If we so choose. What seems sufficient? Really? Oh, because Germany's not sending me steel. Oh, come on, Germany. If you're going to be like that, I'll just get it from the United States. They don't have an issue sending me all the steel I need. I've got one convoy spare. Okay, maybe that was close. Right. Research slot. Nuclear reactor. Get started. I am very tempted to send forces over to help out France. That way I can unlock so much of my tree. The issue then would be the Soviet Union would be attacked on this front as well, and the Soviet Union would die quicker. I want them to just be held out a little bit longer. Extensive conscription, still, 600, 700 units. Yeah, waiting for your support equipment. Nonetheless, the army's getting pretty damn tanky now. If I was to send you some volunteers, like, theoretically, you've all capitulated, okay. 15. Okay. I could send an attaché. I'm really tempted to send volunteers. I can send 15. And that's quite a force. We can send the Mountaineers. They're pretty veteran at this stage. What I might do, actually, is change the Mountaineers to have a support anti-tank. I'm not sure I actually have enough. How much have we built of that? 250? Yeah, we could have anti-tank attached. And they are meant to be super veteran, so wait until that ticks in and they'll probably need training up. There we go. 96. 98. 99. We'll grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Transfer them over as well. And now you're all trained up. I'm going to send them over. Denmark, have you actually capitulated? No, I can send volunteers. You're selecting more volunteers than you're allowed to send. Well, I thought I was allowed to send... Oh, limited by the number of provinces. Okay. I'll have to send them to Britain then. Okay. Our troops are on their way. Soviet Union, it's nothing personal. When will they get there? 4th of December. Right. Well, we're going to get night fighting, because that'll give us a nice little advantage if we need it. We're probably going to just ignore these decisions from now on. Yeah. Like, expand the Burma Road, once we can do that, is great. War propaganda. You can only take if less than 50% war support. Again, I don't need that. Chinese power struggle is just done, because, you know, we've kind of put the nail in the head on that one. We'll be like, yeah, no, Chinese power struggle, there isn't one. It's all good. I will change this logistic now that we've actually got units in the field to reinforcements max. And I know we're sending volunteers to help out against the Soviet Union, but they're mainly there to fight fascism. That's my excuse. That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. And a few days until that then. Right. I think it's electronics. Even though I know I want the refining, it's only a 5% buff to synthetics. And I think what we need is also the electronics at some stage, and that's 10% for each electronics. So the alternative is, you know, artillery and stuff, which we've kind of covered, infantry equipment, which we've done. Yeah, I think we'll grab electronics. And here's our volunteer force. Okay, who is our very best general? You're in charge. How long do you take to get there? Ugh, 15 days. Should have given you to them already. We can also maybe... Can I not use your airports? Nah, I was going to have air cover. Right. Well... I think we'll specialise, because we've got a lot of mountaineers of us. We'll specialise in Switzerland. I'm assuming that the Royal Navy's defending this channel. Because I'm not. There we go. I like the fact one person to wait behind because we ran out of convoys. That was a bit awkward. Let's see what the front looks like. We've not actually seen this front. Hi. This is cool. I think we can make an impact here. It's pretty neat. I'm game. I think our objective here has to be to push... That's the wrong one. Undo that. Our objective here has to be to... the defensive line. There we go. Like that. Oh, there is an offensive line there. It's just only displaying that part? Okay. Well, it looks good to me. I counterattack into there. Sorry, Germany. Are you hating me right now because of this? No, they don't mind. Ah, sweet. Thank you. They don't mind that I'm, you know, helping their enemy. I'm literally fighting their forces right now. Pretty interesting. And we'll make sure you attack in there. I was going to do a support attack. I actually want all the units there, so I do want an actual proper attack. Oh, damn. I'm going to assume this is all my help that's allowed us to do this, but... Damn. The Allies are really winning now. People's Volunteer Army. I could send more units over. Military Intelligence, Central Security. Anti-Japanese Expedition. Oh, I need to prepare for War with Japan. You know what? I'll prepare for War with Japan. No, I'm only preparing for the war. Logistics Company 2. I straight up think we're going to go Logistics Company 3. Reducing our supply usage is way too good. We need that. There we go. Now you can just complete the mission at will. Oh, and there's an encirclement going on. That's great. Lovely. Everyone loves a good encirclement right there. Right, at home... How are we doing? Still got a crazy 117 over here, which is actually having supply issues because they're way too big for this area. There you go, just spread out a little bit. Synthetic oil. We'll get the reinforced rate buff by researching what a radio is. We don't actually know what a radio is right now. It's a little bit awkward. People do look at us a bit funny. And synthetics. Okay. I think here we will end this episode. We're getting to that point where we're feeling good about going to war. I'm helping the Allies a little bit, which will hopefully allow the French Commune to unlock most of our decision tree. They are going to be stuck in the Allies forever, which is a shame, because I'd love to get them out of that. Buffing the Allies will also mean that the Soviet Union will suffer, which is nice. Oh, they've really put a lot of forces on my border, including that. And Germany has a foreign war goal against you, but they've not actually gone to war with you. Which is probably a good plan on their part. They still hate me. I didn't... Did I claim your territory? I think I meant to. Sorry. Oh, hello. We suddenly have a much better idea of your actual number of forces. We're still half that, though. Even with our expansion plans. But we have millions left. We're on extensive, they're on extensive. They're on total war. We're on war economy. I mean, I'd do total mobilization if I could. I don't need the manpower. For now, if you've liked, subscribe. We're going to go to war with the Soviet Union. That's what the comment section seems to suggest when I checked the last video. And that's what I think is probably still a better plan. Because we can actually make headway into their land. The idea will just be to try and cut the Allies off as quickly as possible. Prevent them from really making any headway. And then taking everything for ourselves. It's going to be an unusual attack. Attacking the Soviet Union from this side with no one else being able to attack that way. Unless Germany have capitulated. In which case, yes, that's going to drain a lot of resources. And you know, it's actually really tempting. Let Germany fall. The Allies will then push in from here. Soviet Union will take a lot of their forces to here. At that point, we hit them. Can I just declare war on you? No. Apparently, I've justified your land, but I still have to come up with a war goal. It'll take 40 days, so 40 days notice is probably fine. We're going to have basically no air support, but we'll try and make things work. For now, like, subscribe, and stay shiny.